Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all. Appreciate you being here. I am Sue Moran, as I think you just saw. I was just telling WCAI that I feel like a mom who has both of her children together at the holidays, because we have the, of course, Plymouth side of the district and the Cape Cod side of the district. So super excited to have you all here. I want to talk to you about what I call O-Commerce 360. You know e-commerce in internet transactions. Well, I think of the world of commerce over and down under the ocean as O-Commerce 360. Right here at Mass Maritime, we can stand in one place, turn around 360 degrees, and see a wind turbine. There are also turbines under the water and training ships with technologies used in world commerce pursuant to the school's long-time mission, including respect for the ocean and our environment. Similar to science tourism, which I threw into the conversation to persuade a joint committee on tourism, arts, and culture to include HUI and MBL in a tour of Cape Chamber of Commerce priorities, O-Commerce 360 is foundational to our future. In the case of science tourism, information gathered during the tour segued into a visit by the Senate President and Chair of Ways and Means to Woods Hole and a $2 million investment toward helping to protect Woods Hole from sea rise and to further the institution's mission, advancing knowledge of the ocean and its connection with the earth. The point is, here in the Plymouth Barnstable District, our ocean-facing economy moves as an integrated web. Tourism dependent on science, workforce dependent on housing, and housing dependent on wastewater solutions. So when I talk about O-Commerce 360 today, I'm looking at our economy as an integrated sphere, from Provincetown to Falmouth and over to Plymouth, and from sky-high wind turbines over the ocean to the organisms living within its depths, and from creative housing solutions rising while we protect our single-source aquifer. Whether fishing, shipping, tourism, renewable energy, or marine biotechnology, each of these sectors represents unique opportunities. Valued at over $8.2 billion, the state's blue economy is a wave of opportunity. Thank you, steamship. Numbered at over 6,000 blue economy businesses in Massachusetts, we employ 100,000 individuals in blue economy. With the expansion of offshore wind, innovations in aquaculture, maritime technology, the potential of marine organisms to develop new medicines and other products, and with them, opportunities for significant federal investments on the horizon, we have the tools to reimagine our waterfronts and the livelihoods they support for a healthier Massachusetts. Massachusetts is currently 14% more dependent on maritime sectors as a source of employment than the rest of the nation. We have a deep base of maritime knowledge to draw from. We have the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Laboratory, the U.S. Geological Survey Coastal and Marine Science Center, and the U.S. Coast Guard, to name a few, all of whom collaborate frequently. We must continue to invest in cutting-edge research and development and foster entrepreneurship. By investing in workforce development programs and educational initiatives, we can ensure that our state has the skilled and knowledgeable workforce needed to compete in the global blue economy. By supporting startups and small businesses that recognize the inherent ties of our waterways to the futures of our communities, we can grow a vibrant and dynamic economy that's driven by innovation and creativity. This includes not only technical skills, but also soft skills such as teamwork, communication, leadership. This session, along with Rep. Lenatra, I filed legislation to invest in entities that build an educated workforce. Senate 535 is an act relative to the future blue economy. It would establish 3 grant programs to foster investments in expanding educational and career development resources and research in the realm of marine technology. For Massachusetts high schools to introduce students in careers in blue STEAM jobs, actively expanding the pool of candidates in the pipeline workforce. To incentivize research and development of technologies by nonprofits and academic institutions and businesses. And finally, to establish a grant program to support small businesses in transitioning away from single-use plastics toward a circular economy, eliminating or at least reducing ocean waste. Thank you. By adopting new technologies and best practices to reduce waste, we can further conservation resources and protect our oceans and coastal habitats. We can create a blue economy that's not only profitable, but environmentally responsible. I've also filed an act to establish a blue economy workforce pipeline. It's Senate 534, which would require the state waste system plan to reflect the priority of the Commonwealth's transitions to a circular economy. The idea that products and materials should be kept in circulation for as long as possible. The bill would also authorize creation of the Circular Economy Education Program to inform the public and businesses on what circular economy is and how we can best participate. And I'm so proud to have rolled this out a couple of weeks ago right at the New England Aquarium, another partner. So how do we bring the biggest, most cutting-edge technologies to our region? How do we advantage our communities to be chosen for the influx of financial resources nationally for ocean exploration? Chip technologies, new greener energy solutions like fusion, transportation solutions like honing driverless adaptations, carbon sequestration, ocean monitoring surface vehicles. I've been introduced to AUVs, autonomous underwater vehicles, in both sides of my district. Plymouth at Quidditch Park, where my office is, along, of course, right here with our neighbor Hui. I want those industries and jobs centered in my district. How do we all do this while equally prioritizing our commitment and obligations to protect our environment and inhabitants of the ocean for the next generation? I challenge my community to think bigger. And as scientists, inventors, business people, educators, and leaders in O-Commerce 360, break barriers. We know we have a lack of skilled workers due primarily to housing shortage, and it's a problem we all own. And we have tried kicking the can down the court for too long. So right now, I want to take this opportunity to laser focus the fire of the brain trust I'm looking at in this room and ask each and every one of you to write to me or just pull me aside at any conversation, give me a call, and propose a new and more creative housing solution. I'll tell you, I was at a builders conference not too long ago, and a builder said, I am having trouble with building more housing because I have nowhere to house my workers. So I introduced a bill with a tax credit. I have a similar bill with a tax credit with respect to our tourism economy and employers that need help keeping people. Solving our housing crisis will attract a more skilled and creative workforce and be the rock-solid foundation for us to grow and put down roots for an even more robust blue economy community. Thank you.